Good morning, everyone. And today is July 2nd. We are doing 25th session of AyurYoga in 2023. Very blessed to have been up in the morning on Sunday at 5 o'clock in Brahma-Muhurata. And I have something I'll put it here on the, I have a prayer for you in the morning. If that is what something you might like, when we get up in the morning, we can look at the palms of our hand and we can do this prayer. This prayer is basically about invoking that all of our actions in the mornings are performed as a service to the Lord. It's a very famous prayer. It comes from Vishnu Puran, if you know that, and it basically prays to the three tattvas of wealth, wisdom, and power. There are two versions to that. But first one is like know, uh, kara. We look at our hands together, as soon as we open our eyes, the first thing we want to do is look at our palms, hands, and pray these four lines. Karaagre vaste Lakshmi, करमध्य सरस्वती करमूलतो govinda prabhata kar darshanam. Basically, the top of our palms are Lakshmi, middle of the palm is Saraswati, and base of the palms are Govinda. If you look at in the morning that whatever actions we will do during the day, they will be performed, they will be towards performing the service to the Lord. There are two versions to that where Govinda is replaced by some other lineages, which is basically they replace it to Brahma or Gauri, depending upon what is your main follower. Instead of Govinda, you might say base of the hand is Brahma, or base of the hand is the God. So this is a very, very beautiful prayer, and we are worshipping all the wealth. And one thing is, like, even though like people say that God will take care of everything, no, we have to do our karma. We have to do our actions. We cannot be just sitting there and saying that God will give us the food, even if I don't do anything. No, God will give us the food only if we do our action, our part. So we must do our own plan and act and do not worry about things, because once we worry about other things, then it takes everything down. So we must be do our part, actions and karma, and while maintaining the nothingness in our heart. So I thought this is a very good prayer. I will put it down in the below the video when I start. Okay. So we'll start by sitting straight as if a thread is pulling our head from above. And here we basically put chin mudra, like the circles of our hand looking outward, whichever way we should feel comfortable. There is nothing to be rigid about it. And be very flexible and grateful that we are getting up in Brahma Muhurata Sunday morning in a beautiful time and doing pranayama and yoga. First thing we do is we stretch our hands outside and bend these things. And every time we are doing this, make full awareness of the wrist, joint, nervous system, motor signals, which is going from the brain to the hands, doing that. And then we fold our hands like a fist, and then we will start rotating this on the side. Keeping a smile on our face, we are so grateful that we are able to do that first thing in the morning. And then when we stretch our blades, put your hand as far as you can take, and then do the reverse. While doing that, make sure that we are doing the belly breathing. When we breathe in, our belly button goes out, and when we breathe out, our belly button goes in. Now we join our hands and stretch it out, and when we take the hand, take it very slowly. Don't do it in a rush. Do it very gently, as if you are controlling each muscle part. More slowly you will do this, more engagement will happen. And then, while here, just do the one belly breathing. Take the belly out, breathe in, and breathe out by pushing the belly button towards the spinal cord. And now we'll turn to the left. We'll do two belly breathing here. Breathe in, fill up your belly. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now slowly, gently come in the center and we'll go to the right hand side. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And then come into the center. And now we look backward. Bend backward, look up as much as you can. And we'll do two belly breathing here. Breathe in, breathe out. You'll feel the stretch in your hands. Stay there with the second breathing in, breathe out. And now very slowly, slowly bring the hands both ways. Engage every muscles, not in a rush, but very gentle. Keep both the hands on the knees. Very slow, very good, very good. Thank you. Now what we'll do is, we will take the right hand, we'll keep it on the left knees. And then take the left hand behind your chair and look over your left shoulder as much back as possible. By this, we are twisting our middle part of the body, spinal cord and middle part. And there we will do two breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. You can even push your chair to increase the twist intensity. Breathe in, breathe out. Very gently, we'll bring left hand back to the left knees and right hand back. And this time we will take left hand to the right knees and right hand behind the chair. Turn towards the right and look over right shoulder. Use the hand to turn as much as possible, and we will do two breathing here. Breathe in, breathe out. One more breathing in, breathe out. And then gently bring both the hands back to the knees. Again on the Chin Mudra, this time we will rotate our neck. Very good. I see your pose is better. And now we will bend our neck forward. Breathe in and twist our neck very gently, very slowly to the left. One muscle at a time. Head goes back. We breathe out. Towards the right, breathe in. Very gently, very gently. And then breathe out while our head comes forward. Be aware, be respectful to all the neck muscles which hold our head high during the day. Now we will turn to the right. Breathe in. To the right. Look up. Breathe out. Now go to the left. Breathe in. And forward. Breathe out completely. And bring the head to the normal. So these are the 4 or 5 exercises we do in the morning to engage the auxiliary respiratory muscles, which otherwise don't get engaged during the day. Now we will do 2 rounds of Bhasrika. We take our hands, very gently breathe in, and with intensity, we bring the hand down, breathe out. And our hands are not in the front, they are in the side. We will do first round of 8. Breathe in. Breathe out. Second. Last one. Keep the hand down. Breathe in, breathe out 2 times. And feel that our hand muscles are generating heats in our chest. And all the emotions, unresolved conflicts and sadness from our lungs has already exited. Because lungs are the seat of emotion for deep-seated grief and sadness, as well as all the stale air. We'll do the second round of 8. We'll take our hand in. Gently feel the energy flowing in your upper part of the body, and you're already feeling the heat generation. Now we will do the second pranayama, which is a Kapalbhati. We will do 2 rounds of 108, but follow your body. Wherever you feel you are done, you bend forward and exhale and keep breathing your belly. Okay. I always sometime to expand the lungs, I make a fist and I put it over there so that my lungs are fully open, or you can do whatever works for you. We'll do 1 round of 8 and focus is only on the exhale. Inhale will happen automatically. We'll start now. Inhale, exhale. You are using the abdominal muscles and diaphragm by exhaling. Get done, bend forward and exhale completely. Come back, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We'll start the second round of 108 now. Inhale and exhale. Bend forward and exhale completely. Coming back, inhale. Exhale. So this is 2 sets of Kapalbhati. The third pranayama we do is Anulom Vilom. And we will do it with retention today and do it as slowly as you can. Left hand can be on the chin mudra on the thighs. Right hand, index and middle finger, we put it, make a hand and raise our right hand 90 degrees. It is not. And then we will close the right nostril. We breathe in using the belly. Always remember, whenever we breathe in, belly button goes out. Breathe out, our belly button goes in. Breathe in from the left. Hold both the nostrils closed. Hold it your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then breathe out from the right. You breathe in from the right. Hold both nostrils, close it, and hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release from the left. That is one alone belong. Second, breathe in left. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 4. Breathe out from the right. Breathe in right in. Hold both nostrils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out left. Breathe in. Hold right nostril out. Breathe in right in. Hold. Breathe out left. Hold in. Hold. Hold breath. Breathe out right. Right in. Hold your breath. Left out. Left in. Hold. Right out. Right. Six. Left in. 2. Right out. 6. Right in. Hold. Left out. 7. Left in. Hold. Right out. 7. Right in. Hold your breath. 7. 8. Left in. Hold by closing both nostrils. Right out. 9, 10. Close both nostrils. Left out. Hand on the chin mudra right and keep your eyes closed. Feel the sympathetic system and parasympathetic system, right nostril, which is Surya Nadi, left nostril, Chandra Nadi, balancing everything in your system. We do the breathing, make sure we are doing the breathing from our stomach. Breathe in and breathe out. Such a good grounding pranayama. One more breathe in, breathe out. We can do the pranayama by keeping the eyes closed also. Let's start the second round of 8 by holding the breath. I'll keep the count. Right hand goes up, breathe in left. Hold at your own pace, how long you want to hold, up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out right. Make sure when you breathe out, your belly button is pressing in. Breathe in right by expanding the belly button. Hold your breath. Breathe out left. Do it 7 rounds in your own pace. After this. Third left in. Hold. Hold. Right out. Right in. Hold. Left in. Right in. Right in. Six right in. 7 left in. Hold your breath. Right. Right in. Hold your breath. Left out. Left in. Fill up your belly. Hold your breath. Sail by lifting your belly. Right in. Hold your breath. On your right knees. Breathe in. The ground. Centering energy. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. You can extend the stay holding your breath longer. You can take longer breathe in, breathe out up to your capacity. More slow we do this, more subtle energies balance our sympathetic and parasympathetic system. The fourth pranayama is also cleansing pranayama, where we basically fold our thumbs inside the fist, expand our legs. Here, what we do is we bend backward, bend forward, I suppose, sorry. We bend forward, we exhale completely. We'll exhale completely. When we think we have exhaled completely, we exhale more, then we hold our breath. By holding our breath, we come back to the original position and we squeeze our diaphragm by holding the breath 8th time. This way we are squeezing our liver, pancreas, and spleen and internal vessel. Start. First, bend forward. Exhale, 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 exhale. More exhale, hold your breath and come forward. Then we inhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. One more breath, and then we'll bend forward. Exhale. While bending forward, we exhale, completely exhale, exhale more, hold our breath, come forward. Exhale. This squeezes all the toxin out of our visceral organ. We can increase the number slowly, from 8 to 9, 10, up to 20, 2 rounds of 20. If you can hold the breath that long, that will increase your appetite and squeeze out all the toxin from liver, pancreas, and spleen. So these four first are cleansing pranayama. We do 2 rounds and we can increase the number as we discussed. It's there in the handout also. Now the following 5, 6, 7, 8 pranayama, we always do only 1 round and we never exceed number 17. We will do today, we will do 1 round of 8, but we will never increase this to 17 when you do on your own pace from Monday to Saturday. So this is the Chin Mudra. We will do 1 round of 8 by closing our eyes, keeping the thumbs, closing our ears completely. And when we breathe in slowly in. And when we breathe out, we make a humming sound of like this, like that. And we can take the inhale air and exhale as slow as allowed by us. Okay. We will do 1 round of it starting now. Keeping the eyes closed, we can feel the vibration in all the top 5 chakras in our body. We'll feel more vibration when our ears are closed, which basically vibrate the skull of our body. With the skull of the body vibrating, it vibrates. Pituitary, pineal gland, thyroid, and thyme, all the glands. Very good for hormonal balances in our body, all the chemical range. And breathe in, breathe out. So 6 pranayama we do by keeping our hand, all the fingers joined. The edge of the wrist is touching our bone. Left hand is on the chin mudra. There I will demonstrate first. We'll do one. We will take our hand as high it can go by breathing in using our throat. And then with the right thumb, we close our right nostril and exhale from the left nostril with intensity. So going up slowly and intensity exhaling with intensity. We'll start one round of it. And back to the chin mudra. This was the most important pranayama during COVID because all the germ growth bacteria can be cleaned every day. And it also improves the quality of the sound. I know different part of the respiratory systems are getting clean. The 7th we do is, in summer it is very good, is Sheetli. We twist our tongue, we suck the air in through the tongue, we close our mouth, and then we exhale from our nose. And this cooling air will cool our internal visceral organs and cool the body. Let's do one round of it. Twist your tongue, breathe in, close your mouth, and breathe out from the nose. This really cools the whole body. And anytime you're feeling thirsty and you don't have a water, do this Sheetli and it cools down your thirst. And very good for summer, but we have to be aware when we do this in winter. Okay, the last and 8th pranayama. You watch me first. I will basically breathe in, completely breathe in. And I open my mouth as much as I can. And I make a sound while taking my neck bending forward. Oh, by the time my mouth come back to the position, my mouth is closed, but my humming continues. And we will do this one round of 8, starting now. And as can be as loud as you can. Keep your eyes closed to get the better experience. Breathe in by keeping the eyes closed. Breathe out. I hope we remember doing this breathing from the belly in all the pranayama. And this pranayama can help us even awaken our kundalini. One more breathe in and breathe out. So these are the set of 8 pranayama. Do it using yogic breath. Do it very gently, as slowly, and that can increase the subtle energies in our body, in Brahma-Muhurata. Now we can stretch our legs forward, and this way we can, bend leg forward, squeeze it out, to bend forward, backward, turn around on the left, right, engaging the way we did it with our hand. And they get tired when we sit in the lotus pose sometimes. And here we can now bring both the sole of the feet together. We can join our hands and we put them under our feet. And this time the back chair helps keep the spine straight, which is difficult. Spine and head straight. Even if you have to force your head straight, head should be straight a bit. And now gently 8 breath. Keep your count, whatever works for you. Gently do that. And I'm sure by now, slowly, we are able to do more butterfly movements with our ball socket joint of our legs by keeping our head straight, our spinal cord straight. And release, gently remove your hands. Take your right hand, stop. This time take a right hand and hold your right foot. Bring it closer using the right hand and right foot. Left hand, and left hand goes under the feet and hold it like a baby. And we will do twisting by 8 breath and keep your spine straight. 8 breath. Gently move your legs as per your body. Listen to your body. Can you join your both hands together like as if you're holding the baby, if possible? Thank you. Bring your right feet down. Bring your right feet down. And now use your left hand to lift the left foot. I'm just removing my virtual background because apologies for the mess clutter behind me. Take a left hand and this time we will do left hand with the left. Take the right hand below and try to join both your hands, fingers if you can. And we will do 8 breath holding it. Right? Gently keep your left foot back on the ground. Come back to the lotus position. I remember, before I started the AyurYoga, I never did any of these positions, and somehow I lived all my life, so it was very difficult for me to get back to this routine. But once I've got into this routine, now I feel something is missing if I don't do these routines, pranayama and yoga in the morning. My body is not ready. And if I do these things, my days goes much better. I hope you experience the same thing. Okay? So now we can move the chair on the side. We will do cat cow. Go back to the cat position. Both the palms on the mat, knees, the cat position. Make sure that your shoulder is on your hands. Your fingers are stretched like a pawn. They're stretched fully and our looking down. So what we will do is when our head goes up, we breathe in. We'll do 8 of that. And when our head goes down, we breathe out. Second, breathe in. Be very gentle and slow as per your body's rhythm. Breathe out. Breathe in third. Breathe out. Breathe out fourth. Breathe out. Breathe in 5. Breathe out. Breathe in 6. Seven. Breathe out. And finally, breathe in 8. Breathe out. In this position, come back to the normal tabletop. And with your feet, go back to the downward dog position. While in the downward dog position,
Put pressure on your right feet as if you're walking, then on your left feet. Change the pressure on the both sides and stretch your both legs one at a time. Right feet, left feet. Put pressure on your head going towards your legs so that there's a pressure on your shoulder blades. Stretch your hands. Put more weight on your hands by putting them. Now slowly bring both your feet, start walking towards your hand and stay in the downward bend position. You can fold your hands in this position by keeping your head down, or you can bring both your hands behind your feet and try to bring your head between your legs by bending your knees if needed. Or you can put both your fingers on your feet thumb and stretch your leg, whatever works for you. But in this position, remember to keep your head below your heart. You can move your neck muscle saying yes or no. We want your blood to circulate below your head from your heart. Stay in this position for a minute while continue to breathe. Stay in that position. 2 more seconds. Keep breathing. And slowly, slowly, do very gently, slowly lift your head one vertebra at a time. Don't be in the rush. Keep doing this very gently. Lift your head one vertebra at a time. Slowly, slowly bend up and take both your hands above your head. Join them together if you need to and look up in the roof. Turn backward, bend backward and stay there while continuing to breathing. Breathe in there, breathe out. Breathe in there, breathe out. And bring your hand to your chest, holding position like Namaste we do. Hands to the side. Right? I will move the cameras. So here, today we'll do 2 Surya Namaskaras. Normal Surya Namaskaras. Okay. Yeah. So hands straight, take it below your, like we'll raise our hands, bend backward, then we'll bend forward, both the hands next to our feet and one leg at a time. Okay. You are familiar with this, right? So let's start. Hands up in the air, bend backward, forward bend, both the hands next to the legs. Our right feet goes down, right knees on the mat, look up. Left feet goes back, downward dog position. Put pressure on your shoulders, both the knees and chin on the mat. Stretch your legs to the cobra position. Look up. Downward dog. Left foot forward, right knees on the mat, look up. Right foot forward, backward position, and slowly stretch up and do backward bend. And then both the hands in front of the heart. This is half the second one. Hand bend backward, both the hands next to the feet on the ground. This time our left foot goes backward, left knees on the ground, look up. Right
Right foot going backward, downward dog position. Then both the knees and chin on the mat. Stretch your legs, cobra position. Downward dog position. Right foot forward, left knees on the mat. Look up. Left foot forward and slowly go up and backward bend. So this is the first round of Surya Namaskara. We'll do one more round of Surya Namaskara. Both hands going back and backward. Forward bend. Both the hands next to the feet. Right feet going back. Right knees on the mat. Look up. Left foot backward. Downward dog position. Pressure on the shoulders. Then both the knees and chin on the mat. Cobra position. Downward dog position. Left foot forward. Right knee on the mat. Look up. Right foot forward and slowly rise to do the backward bend. And hand to the heart chakra. Now raise the hands, backward bend position. Bend forward, both the hands next to the feet. This time we'll take a left foot backward, left knees on the mat, look up. Back, downward dog position. Pressure on the shoulders. Both the knees and chin on the mat. Stretch your legs, hands to cobra position. And from here to downward dog position. Right foot forward, left knee on the ground and look up. Left foot forward, bendward position, and slowly raise your hands for backward bend and both the hands to heart chakra. Right? Now we will do lie down, we'll do bridge, boat, and shavasana. Let's go back to lying down position. We'll do bridge pose. Lie down flat. Hands on the side. Rest our body. Bring both the legs closer to your hips, both the ankle closer to your hips, and slowly, very gently lift your hips. Lift your hip more. If needed, fold your hands below the hip and push it forward. Push it upward, your hips. So pressure should be on your thighs, lifting your hip up as much as you can. Hold your breath here. 2 breaths here. Take a breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now 1 vertebra at a time. Very gently bring your hip to the floor on the mat. Very slowly. More slow you do, more engagement you have with your spinal cord and the muscles. Slowly, gently bring the hip down completely when you rested. Breathe in here and breathe out. Stretch your legs. We will do Naukasana now, 1 pose of Naukasana. Very gently lift your legs as well as your head above the mat. Lift your head and you can use your hands if you want to hold your thighs, or you can just leave them up in the air. Bring your, or if you can't hold your weight, you can hold your legs like whichever way works for you. And here, your pressure is on your abdominal muscles. Stay there as long as your body allows you and keep breathing in and breathing out there. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, and lie down on the mat. Slowly. Do it very slowly. More slow engagement you have, more muscle engagement will be effective. Right? One more breathe in, breathe out. So now we will sit as if we are sitting on the chair. We will bend our legs as if we are sitting on the chairs. Our both the hands go on the side, like open up like a T. And we will keep our feet, we will twist our feet to the right and we will look at the left. This way you are going to touch your right side of the feet both on the ground while you're looking at the hand side. This will bring the twist in your body. Stay in the twist, do one breathing there, breathe in, breathe out. Now we gently bring both the feet to the center and our head comes to the center. Now we will look on the right while our feet are touching the ground. Left hand side of the feet touching the ground. We are looking at the right. Do one breathe in, breathe out. Bring both the feet in the center and stretch your legs completely. Bring your hands close to your body. If you like, we can do shoulder stand here now. If you like, slowly lift your legs and you can lift your hips to the shoulder stand. If you want to bring your feet towards your head, up to you. Whatever you need to do here to complete your today's sadhana, you can do that. Continue to breathe. Don't stop breathing. When breathing, gently bring your hips to the mat, to the happy baby. In that happy baby, you bring both your right and left hand from inside, holding the sole of the feet, and you can stretch your eyes, massage your back. When you're ready, bring the feet back to the mat. Now keep your palms up, look facing the roof. Close your eyes and become aware about all the body touching your mat. Keeping the eyes closed, and while continue to the breathing, feel the weightlessness in your body while Mother Earth is holding our body. There's no weight, there's no muscle engagements. Palms are facing upward, our heels are touching the earth, hips, shoulder blades, elbows are resting on our mat. There is a complete weightlessness and no muscle is engaged. While keeping the eyes closed, we would like to pay attention to all the points of our body which are touching the earth, are getting the energy from Mother Earth to our body. Whatever energy we need are coming in from all the contact points we have on the mat through which Mother Earth is sending the energy to our body. We'll use Yoga Nidra principle to feel the energy one contact point at a time. While keeping the eyes closed, We'll bring the attention to our right heel touching the ground. There is a sparks going on when energy is coming from Mother Earth to our right heel. Pay attention to the touch point and the spark on the right heel. In the same way, feel the spark and the energy coming from Earth to our body on our right hip. From right hip, we'll go to the right shoulder blade. From right shoulder blade to right elbow. Right wrist touching the ground. Bring the attention to the back of the head, where the energy from Mother Earth is coming to our body. Bring that attention to the left shoulder blade, to the left elbow, to the left wrist. Pay attention to the left hip, the left leg. Finally, pay attention to the left heel, getting the energy from Mother Earth. Now, I will keep quiet for a few minutes while you keep your eyes closed and feel the energy from all the touch points you have with Mother Earth silently. Show your gratitude for holding us throughout our life to Mother Earth. Yoga is the union of the lower self with the higher self. Yoga is also the union of body, mind, and consciousness as a body. But you are reading by keeping the eyes closed. Take your right hand above your head. Bend your left leg towards the right. Take the left hand support. Come to the lotus position. Or you can continue in the Shavasana. Bring both the hands to the chest, to the heart chakra. Thank you very much for joining us today at yoga. May you have a beautiful day. Gently open your eyes and smile to your face. Thank you so much. You can continue in the meditation or whatever you need to. Thank you so much. Wish you a good Sunday.
Thank you.